Today we are looking at a small grammar choice that carries a lot of meaning in real English. The use of the words was and were in conditional sentences, often with the word if. You'll hear both forms in everyday speech and in professional contexts. And you'll hear them especially when people are evaluating ideas, decisions, or assumptions. The confusion exists because both was and were appear naturally in English. Both are grammatically valid in certain conditional clauses. So you are left asking, are these interchangeable? Is one more correct? Or is there a difference I meant to hear? And there is a difference, but it isn't about time. Here is the distinction that matters in real use. Using was keeps the speaker closer to the assumption. Using were creates distance from the assumption. Both forms are meaningful. They simply position the speaker differently in relation to the idea being discussed. Let's look at this pair. If this was the right decision, the results should be clearer by now. If this were the right decision, the results should be clearer by now. Both sentences are correct, but they don't take the same position. In the first sentence, if this was the right decision, the speaker is evaluating the decision within the real situation. The decision has already been made, and it's been judged against what has actually happened since. The speaker stays inside the real-world frame and measures the decision against its outcomes. In the second sentence, if this were the right decision, the speaker steps back. The wording signals that the assumption is being tested. The speaker is less committed to it. The evaluation is more detached. The situation hasn't changed. What's changed is the speaker's relationship to the assumption. That's the grammatical work the word were is doing here. You'll often hear this same distinction when speakers talk about their own views, especially in careful opinion or disagreement. When speakers want to stay close to what they believe might actually be true, they often speak from inside the real situation. If I was mistaken early, let me clarify my point. Here the speaker treats the mistake as a real possibility and addresses it directly. When speakers want to create distance from a judgment, they often frame it more hypothetically. If I were to look at this again, I might frame it differently. Here the speaker is stepping back and reassessing the idea. In both cases, the speaker is talking about themselves. What changes is how closely they attached themselves to the claim. The subject stays the same, but the stance changes. A few important clarifications. Speakers choose the word was when the situation feels possible or grounded, or when the assumption is treated as still open, or when the speaker stays close to the idea. This choice keeps the assumption within reach. When speakers choose the word were, they are often evaluating an idea, or questioning an assumption, or when creating professional or emotional distance. This choice allows the speaker to step back from the assumption. This is why were appears so often in professional discussion, polite disagreement, and reflective evaluation. This word form lets speakers question an idea without turning it into a confrontation or a personal commitment. That is the role it plays. Grammar isn't only structure, sometimes it's stance. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, you might like to subscribe to our channel for more. Have a good day and hope to see you again.